Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don channel. We are here southbound on Las Vegas Strip on a Saturday evening, trying to cross over Circus Drive, and I guess we got some pedestrian traffic over here that's slowing it down. We have the Fontainebleau immediately to our left, and Hilton Grand Vacations to our right back there, and then here's Circus, another long-time Las Vegas Strip institution. It's a good place for the kids. They have the Thunderdome back behind it there. Slots of fun. And then Resorts World here on our right. Encore and Wynn on our left there. Big, beautiful looking buildings. They look windswept. And just taxi. You have to be careful with the taxis here. They're very aggressive, just like New York. Head on a swivel. Chris Tucker being advertised over there at the Encore. Zouk nightclub on the right. And we got the green light here at Convention Center Drive. So we're going to proceed southbound on the Las Vegas Strip. Look at these LED screens. They've got them all over, plastered all over the side of that building. Advertising for Lyft there. Where are you going? It says there. I'm gonna have to get over here. This little Chevy wants to play games. We've got Genting Boulevard now, just crossing over. That surfboard-looking, alien-looking thing on the right, that's actually the Fashion Show Mall. There's a lot of shopping in there, along with some great dining options as well. And there's the Encore Beach Club on our left, as well as these beautiful buildings, the Wynn and the Encore. And there's the Palazzo there. Closer shot of the Fashion Show Mall. Happy Camper. I've heard a lot of things about that. I have not been in there yet. I'll have to try and get in there someday, so I can give you a review and let you know what it's like. And you're seeing this proliferation of just LED screens all over the place. It's only a matter of time before each strip resort hotel has them on both sides of their buildings, all sides of their buildings, really. We've got the green light here at Spring Mountain Road just ahead of us. That is a major east-west artery here in town. And actually, if you go to the right and go west on Spring Mountain from here, past that huge LED screen on top of the CVS, it becomes Chinatown, where you have some pretty good dining options in there. Not a whole lot in the way of shopping, not like in San Francisco, but you have some very good dining out there. So feel free to check that out. Over here to the right is TI, Treasure Island, and look at these lanes. Like, where are the lanes? There's a dotted line in between. Like, I'm running right over the middle of one, a dotted line. What is happening? And then we'll go ahead and get over here behind this minivan, and you've got Buddy V's Ristorante here on the side of Palazzo, and then the Venetian is right behind this, and then the Marquee for Treasure Island. Mirage is right next door to us, but it has closed. It will now be under reconstruction, if you will, right there, as the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino comes in and builds a huge guitar-shaped hotel where the volcano and dolphin habitat used to be, out in front of the Mirage. That is set to open in 2027. So, a few years for them to try and put that together. Treasure Island here on the right is actually one of the only strip resorts that still has free parking. Otherwise, you're paying good sums of money to park. Siegfried and Roy Drive here as we pass in front of the Mirage, which will be, again, reconstructed. You can see they've already got plywood up out front for their construction, or reconstruction, if you will. Casino Royale over here on our left, along with Harrah's, Outback Steakhouse, Fat Tuesday, and then the Forum Shops here attached to Caesar's Palace on the right. And we got a bus here, so I gotta get out that lane. Cannot be in the same lane with buses. That is the Deuce, in fact. That's the one that runs between Fremont Street and the Las Vegas Strip. I think it's $8 for a 24-hour pass, or something like that. You see the link here. And then Caesar Palace right there on the right. And the Bellagio, just the left edge of the Bellagio coming into view there, past some of the columns. The Corinthian columns belonging to Caesar's palace there, as we wait for this light. And it mercifully just turned green. There's an old Crown Vic. I didn't even know they were still using those up in the lane next to us on the left. Police vehicle. Most of them use the Explorer now. At least here in Las Vegas. Crown Victoria is still in action. RuPaul's Drag Race there on the left in front of the Flamingo. Another long time Las Vegas institution down here on the Las Vegas Strip, outside of the Las Vegas city limits, where they don't have to be subject to Las Vegas, City of Las Vegas rules and regulations. Is this regular lane here? I don't know. Well, now I'm behind a bus again, which is not what I wanted to do. Oh, you're gonna do that right in front of a cop. Wow. Okay. I don't know what this bus is doing. And the box truck there. Oh, this is fun. This is always fun trying to figure out what these guys are doing. There is Caesar himself welcoming you to his Palace. Right here. And then you've got the Flamingo here. Its marquee when at night, when it lit up at night, is really, really pretty to look at. Very, very spectacular, in my humble opinion. And then Paris, the Eiffel Tower immediately beyond that. And it looks like the pedestrian traffic is cleared. It has, and so we're going to have to get over because the this lane becomes a turn lane up here, I believe, at Flamingo. So we're going to get over all of the dotted lines everywhere and wait our turn here at Flamingo Road, a major east-west artery here in Las Vegas. There's the marquee. It's all very brilliantly beautiful at night, lit up when lit up. The horseshoe there, Cromwell, Dre's nightclub is in there. Omega Mart, they're advertising for Area 15, which is west of us. Meow Wolf, Omega Mart. West of us, I've never been in there, so I have to decline being able to say anything about it. I've heard a lot of things about it, but I haven't been in there. The things I've heard are that it's not for the weak in the wallet. Got the green light here at Flamingo, this major east-west artery we're about to cross over. We've got Cosmopolitan, Aria, Waldorf Astoria, Veer Towers, all coming into view here on the right, as well as Paris on the left here with its 1/2 scale Eiffel Tower stretching into the Las Vegas sky. 1/2 the size of the one in Paris. We've got Beer Park over here on the left as well in Paris, and I've heard a lot about that too, but I haven't been in there either, so. The problem is parking, right? You have to like pay to park at all these places, and it's not cheap. That's the problem. Cabo Wabo Cantina over here on our left. And then Planet Hollywood right there, and your Miracle Mile shops are in there, as well as the High Roller, the Ferris wheel. And then Aria here, being advertising, now Mariah Carey, and this vehicle just stopping in front of everyone. You get a lot of that here on the strip. As we cross over Harmon, see the traffic there. Harmon is a very busy street, especially around, in this area, not necessarily everywhere else, but certainly in this area it is. And you can see the crystal shops over here. And the old Hawaiian marketplace is being replaced by this structure here on the left. You got Park MGM there, which what used to be Monte Carlo. That's where Dodgeball was filmed. In fact, there's so many movies. I've got to get a little cheat sheet out for all the movies that have been filmed at all these casinos. Every play is an experience, it says on that truck there. And you guys are fighting with each other over the turn lane there. We've got a Burlington as well as a Target and a Hard Rock Cafe right there. And then the M&M World right there on the left, and that huge Coca-Cola bottle. New York, New York on the right, with its 1/2 scale, not including the base, Statue of Liberty there stretching into the sky. MGM Grand here on our left, and then the Tropicana, which they have completely dismantled. Not completely, they've taken off all the fascia and the glass. So now it's just a matter of imploding the superstructure of the buildings, the two towers, so that they can build a ballpark for Major League Baseball's Oakland A's, who will then become the Las Vegas A's. You got the Luxor over here. We're passing the Excalibur over here on our right. But can't get a good shot of that right now. Blue Man Group being advertised there at the Luxor, the Pyramid. And there's a shot of the one of the towers there at Tropicana. It is completely, all the glass has been removed. You can see they've gotten in there, taken everything apart. We got the green light there at Reno, now passing by Luxor and Mandalay Bay. Reno is, of course, 450 miles away from here, northwest of us, in what is considered to be northern Nevada and western Nevada. It is a much smaller version of Las Vegas, with a what they call a row downtown. There's a row of like 3 connected casinos: El Dorado, Harrah's, and Silver Legacy down there. Up there, rather, I should say, north of us. So we pass by Mandalay Bay, and that brings us to the light here at Russell Road, a major east-west artery on this side of the airport, as well as on the east side of the airport, but it gets cut off by the airport, so that's why it's not major in there. And then you have the Pinball Hall of Fame right there on your left. See the sign for it in there. Little Church of the West wedding chapel there. And the Raiders Stadium, Las Vegas Raiders Stadium, is just to the right of us, on the other side of Interstate 15, which is just to the right of us. So it's maybe a mile walking, not even a mile walking distance. It's maybe a half mile once you get up over the bridge there, over the interstate. It's maybe a half mile, maybe 3/4 of a mile, something like that. We finally got the green light here at Russell Road, so we continue southbound on Las Vegas Boulevard. Now that we've passed Mandalay Bay, it's no longer the Strip. The Welcome to the Las Vegas sign is immediately in front of us here, in the middle of the road, in the middle of the median here. And they have parking for it here. So it's not that far south of Mandalay Bay, for anyone who may be looking to come down here. If you're staying at Mandalay Bay, that's the back side of it there. And you can see the crowd gathered there. They use these green wire, whatever they are, in the middle of the median to keep people from jaywalking and things like that. But we've seen them on East Charleston where they're like white, and because they're white, they're just super dirty, filthy, in fact. And I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe the green is meant to be money, to remind you of money. But the green doesn't show the dirt like the white did, or does. I'm going to try and flip it around here so that you guys can see the Strip. And there is, of course, Las Vegas International is the sign right there. Well, the Las Vegas sign. Right in the distance there, yeah, right in front of that. As you can hear the planes taking off from the airport. There's one there somewhere. Okay, I can't get it. Moment and say thank you to all of you who've already liked, followed, and subscribed to us. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. We would not be here without you, and that's a fact and the truth. If you haven't already, please take a look at our shop section of YouTube. We have these awesome Vegas Don gear and merch shirts and hoodies for you to take a look at with the Vegas Don logo on top of the Las Vegas Strip. Peruse the selection, maybe find something for yourself or someone you care about, and hopefully find something that you like. Also, please do check out the channel. We have some great videos of Las Vegas from all over town, not just the Strip, but all over town. So we want to thank you all very, very much again. Really appreciate each and every single one of you, and always remember that here on the Vegas Don channel, it's the journey. We'll see you again next time, folks.